It sounds like a cliche, but finance is really the lifeblood of any organisation. It doesn't matter what size of organisation, what product, what service, it really is what makes the business tick over. Anyone who's run a business will understand that. And there's been a lot of talk during this recession about cash flow. And the problem really has been that credit's not been available, so businesses haven't been able to operate from a day-to-day basis.
There are many reasons why businesses will come to us to find finance. A lot of our businesses are businesses that are growing and are finding perhaps growing pains in doing so. You know, the bank has reached the limit of their finance and maybe they need to look at other options.
Often one of the challenges that companies face when trying to raise some finance is the lack of security. What they also face is that they don't have the right information available for the bank to actually look at it as a particular case going forward.
The Access to Finance service was set up at the end of 2008. The service can help businesses at whatever stage they need support in raising finance, whether that be to help them to become more investment ready or whether it is just to go out to the market and source finance available to them.
Making sure a business is investment ready is a lot of work with the business, trying to make sure that the plans are put together in a framework that the financial providers will look at, and then actually sourcing the finance is marrying up those projections and those finance plans to the right financial provider.
The Access to Finance service is free help to businesses that are struggling to raise finance. We like to get in there early, help them all the way through everything and ultimately get them what they need to take their business forward.
We're not tied by commissions or finding the provider that pays us the most commissions. We don't accept any. What we do have uniquely is because we're funded by the North West Development Agency, who themselves are funded by the government, there's a number of government initiatives that we can look at.
Most of the SMEs we're looking at 50,000, but we do tend to deal with companies that can go into the millions. We've just done the record grant for business investment of 1.3 million as part of an £11 million package.
We have a team of Access to Finance specialists that cover the whole of the North West. We've got a wide range of skills and expertise within the team, ranging from chartered accountants, management accountants, ex-bank staff. We've got individuals who've had their own business and been through finance raising exercises within that business. So we've got between us a vast array of skills and knowledge that we can bring to a business that needs support.
We were about to get into a profit-making situation, a break-even situation, but it was still a couple of months away. And in the meantime, I had to fund the business, and I didn't have any more means of funding. I approached the bank, who, even though they had been very supportive, couldn't really support me any further because I didn't have the security to support it. They put me in touch with Business Link. Peter came out to see me here at the unit. He then suggested that we applied for a loan through Business Finance Solutions, a small loan for business. He helped me put the application form together. Our application was successful and we were able to then borrow £50,000. I was very pleasantly surprised by how keen they were to help me in my business and how quickly everything was able to go through.
What we needed to do was to find a method of introducing some cash into the company, and the banks were not at that time prepared to give us much help because they had their own problem. When we met BusinessLink, they explained the various options that were available to us. What NWDA provided for us was a loan of £75,000, which has eased our cash flow enormously. Without the help of BusinessLink, I don't think we'd have found all the details about the various schemes that were available, and there really are quite a lot.
The Access to Finance service is a lifeline for companies like mine.
It is impartial, it's free, and we're all professionals of some standing. We know an awful lot about the finance world, and anybody that hasn't approached us that has a finance need should pick up the phone pretty quick and get in touch. There really is nothing to lose.